Hi everybody, happy Wicked Wednesday and welcome to Shivers. This month we are highlighting Brooke Morio, known professionally as Diablo Cody, an American writer and producer. Diablo Cody was born Brooke Busey on June 14, 1978 in Lamont, Illinois, a suburb of Chicago where she and her older brother Mark were raised. In the year 2000, she graduated from the University of Iowa with a Bachelor of Arts in Media. While at the University of Iowa, she worked in the acquisitions department in the main university library. Her first jobs were doing secretarial work at a Chicago law firm and later proofreading copy for advertisements that played on Twin Cities radio station. In March 2003, Cody started an adult blog called The Pussy Ranch, using a pen name invented while speeding through Cody, Wyoming, listening to the song El Diablo by Arcadia. On a whim, Cody signed up for an amateur night at Minneapolis strip club called the Skyway Lounge. Having enjoyed the experience and seeing reader interest, she eventually quit her day job to become a full-time stripper. At the age of 27, Cody wrote her memoir, Candy Girl, A Year in the Life of an Unlikely Stripper. The memoir began after Mason Novick, who would become Cody's manager, showed interest in her sharp and sarcastic voice. Based on the popularity of her blog, Novick was able to secure a publishing contract with Gotham Books. After the completion of her book, Cody was encouraged by Mason Novick to try writing a screenplay. Within months, she wrote Juno, a coming-of-age story about a teenager's unplanned pregnancy. The script was completed in February 2005 and was optioned by a producer by that summer. The then-directed comedy stars Elliot Page and Michael Cera for Juno. Juno was runner-up for the Toronto International Film Festival People's Choice Award, won second prize at the Rome Film Festival, and earned 4 Academy Award nominations, including for Best Picture. Cody herself won an Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay for her debut script, which also picked up a Golden Globe nomination and an Independent Spirit Award for Best First Screenplay. She also won screenplay honors from BAFTA, the Writers Guild of America, the Broadcast Film Critics Association, the National Board of Review, the Satellite Awards, and the 2008 Cinema for Peace Award for Most Valuable Work of Director, Producer, and Screenwriter. In October of 2007, she sold a horror script called Jennifer's Body to Fox Atomic. Released on September 18, 2009, Jennifer's Body stars Megan Fox as the title character and Amanda Seyfried as the supporting character. Diverting a little bit and talking about Jennifer's Body, this is another truly coming-of-age type of movie, but is what put Diablo Cody on the horror fans' map, because, of course, it's a horror movie. Jennifer's Body has these two characters, Megan Fox and Amanda Seyfried, who really represent the two sides of humanity, selfish and successful versus submissive and cowardly. Jennifer, who is Megan Fox, is possessed by a demon because they believe that she is an innocent virgin, and she's not. And this possession is kind of symbolic of people taking advantage of teenage girls or young women. This is why The Exorcist was so effective as well, because you're taking this innocent child and essentially watching them be taken advantage of by this demon. We root for Jennifer throughout the movie because men continue to objectify her and don't care that she's smart or even that she has a personality, just simply because she's hot. She lures these men back into her web and kills them like the venomous spider that she is. So, Jennifer's Body has a point, along with all of Diablo Cody's movies. They all have a point about these teenagers needing to be treated better, more respected. They have a personality, they have a mind. You don't have to be old to be wise. And I think that Jennifer's Body is a great way of adding that into the horror world. So getting back into Diablo Cody herself, in 2011, she was brought in to revise first-time feature director Fede Alvarez's script for the remake of Sam Raimi's 1980s horror flick, The Evil Dead. In October of 2011, Cody began hosting an online celebrity interview program called the Red Band Trailer on the broadband channel Elle Studio. She originally launched the series privately on YouTube in summer of 2010, and the Lexus channel picked it up the following year. In 2011, Cody wrote and produced the comedy drama film Young Adult. Cody was nominated by awards associations such as the Broadcast Film Critics Association and the Writers Guild of America. She shares the Chairman's Vanguard Award at the Palm Springs International Film Festival with very high celebrities. In 2012, the Fempire, the collaboration of writers Cody, Dana Fox, Liz Merriweather, received the Creativity and Sisterhood Award for the Athena Film Festival for their support for one another in the competitive film industry. On the WTF with Mark Maron podcast on September 24, 2012, she said that her next project would be directing her first film, which would be about a young woman who abandons religion after surviving a plane crash. In February 2013, she announced that the film would be called Paradise, which would be first known as Lamb of God. This will be a star-studded cast with Julianne Hough, Octavia Spencer, Russell Brand, and Mandate Pictures would be producing the film. This film came out in October of 2013. In 2015, Cody was hired to write a new screenplay for Barbie with Amy Schumer, eyed as the lead, but left the project in 2018 after struggling to produce a draft that she was proud of. Cody wrote and produced the musical comedy film Ricky and the Flash in 2015, starring Meryl Streep, and directed by Jonathan Demme in his last feature film. She also wrote and produced the comedy drama film Tully in 2018, reuniting with her young adult star Charlize Theron. The film was directed by Jason Reitman, who previously directed Cody's scripts for Juno and Young Adult. Cody wrote the script for Broadway musical Jagged Little Pill, based on Alanis Morissette's album of the same name. This musical premiered in November of 2019 and is still running today. In August of 2020, Cody began working with Madonna on a screenplay of the singer's life. However, she later stepped away from the project in May 2022 after turning in a final draft, with the project also being scrapped in January of 2023. In June of 2022, it was announced that Zelda Williams would be making her directorial debut for an adaptation of Cody's original screenplay, Lisa Frankenstein, which Cody produced alongside of Mason Novick. This film released in February 2024, just 2 months ago, with mixed reviews, though still developing a small cult following. Thank you for listening to today's Wicked Wednesday. Hopefully you learned a little bit more about Diablo Cody. She really is a girl's girl in the film and media industry. There's a really wonderful interview between her and Eli Roth available on YouTube, and she talks about why she really likes horror, even though she writes more wholesome type of content, and why she got into Jennifer's Body in the first place. So if you're interested in learning more, feel free to send me a message or look that up. I'm happy to share a link to it, but she's great. So hopefully you enjoyed, and stay tuned for the next episode.